Watch
Teenagers
this.
are being arrested in smash and grab robberies, in car theft, and in some cases, murder. What will you do to deal with youth crime?
Oh, first of all, we led the way on bail reform. I don't believe that no matter if it's a 17-year-old or a 22-year-old, that should get a slap on the wrist when they kick in the door and put a gun to someone's head.
Absolutely.
Or, unfortunately, murder someone. I don't
God
believe in
forbid.
that. I believe in throwing them in jail. I believe in hiring tough judges and justices of the peace because we've seen this happen, and nothing frustrates our great police officers more than this. They arrest someone, throw them in the cruiser, and the guy in the back is saying, I'll be out before you're ending your shift. And guess what? He gets out because of the weak policies that Bonnie Crombie and the liberals, federal liberals, it's catch and release. Let little Johnny out 10 times on bail to recommit the exact same crimes. I don't believe in that. I believe in making sure they stay in jail and there's consequences when you start terrorizing neighborhoods. And that's what we're seeing in Toronto and the GTA. We're investing in our police like they've never seen before.
I just finished watching the Ontario Leaders debate, and look, I'm no big fan of Doug Ford, but I do agree with him on this issue. If you're 17 years old and you come into a house armed with weapons to break in and steal someone's vehicle, you should be going to jail. You are an adult. You're doing an adult crime. You should be going to jail for these violent offenses. I completely agree. And look, the Ontario Leader debate, this is a multifaceted issue. They didn't even touch on it. I'm going to touch on it right now because it's the truth. And obviously, these leaders are not telling the truth. Number one, unmitigated, unchecked, undocumented mass immigration. That is a factor. We have brought in South American gangs into this country that are using our youth for all of these crimes that is also fueling the fentanyl crisis. Our economy in complete disaster, 8 quarters of negative GDP per capita growth. People are struggling more than ever while we have imported a mass amount of new immigrants in this country. We don't have the jobs to support this. Look at the unemployment rate for youths in Toronto. It's insane. All of this is coalescing together. It's a multifaceted issue. The other issue, we don't have enough prisons for these criminals. Wake up, find the money. We can go ahead, build prisons, find a low-cost area in Canada. We have a lot of land. Build the prisons. Stop wasting money and sending money to international endeavors overseas. Figure out a way. Our safety is the number one priority. Build the prisons. It should not be an excuse that we have armed, violent criminals roaming our streets because we don't have a place to lock them up in this country. That is ridiculous to me. I hope that this change happens. We need change in the Youth Justice Act.